Guys, I just climbed from Master to Grandmaster with a 95% win rate, but I didn't do it alone. I had my trusty pal and sponsor of this video, Professor, by my side. Professor is an app for League that gives you super useful information on the players in your games through a built-in overlay. It's going to tell you useful things, including who is good on your team and who just came straight out of the dumpster. If you watch my videos, you know that I use Professor in every single game because of one awesome feature it has, the jungle camp timers. These go on your minimap. It makes a huge difference when it comes to pathing, as you know exactly when your camps will respawn. As a jungler, these are amazing. But hey, if you aren't a jungler, no worries. The built-in Professor client is sure to catch your eye. Whether it's the awesome profile interface, the meta overview, champion builds, or useful statistics, I'm constantly looking at the Professor client over the League client because in my opinion, it's just better, man. Make sure to download Professor using the link in the description. It's free and it's legal. I use it in every single game and it's made a massive difference in my climb. Thank you, Professor. Let's get into the video. Hello guys, how are we doing? So, about this new Voltaic build. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know the past 3 videos have been on the Voltaic setup. Well, for good reason, but there's an item that I've really been wanting to try. And it's an item that is for some reason quite popular in the Korean server of all places. It recently got a buff and it's now cheaper than ever, while also offering some juicy stats. Yes, I'm talking about Umbral Glaive. So, I've had my eye on this item for quite a while, and for good reason. The ability to take over the map extremely early on because of how cheap it is should not be ignored. The vision passive paired with its cost, 55 AD and haste, yeah, this is a recipe for disaster for the enemy. And it can make Kha'Zix feel very oppressive to play against if he manages to pick this up early and starts controlling vision around objectives. So, that's pretty much it. We're going to hop in a game and see how it goes. Got a juicy game to show you, and it's got some good educational value to it as well. If you're new here, subscribe so you don't miss out on some of the best Kha'Zix content out there. Also, if you like my stuff and you want to support me, then simply dropping a like on the video helps. It helps me out a ton, and I'd very much appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright guys, here we go. Umbral Glaive. I've been wanting to try this for a while, ever since it got buffed, and I finally found the chance. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just dropping a ward on the raptors. You should try to do this every chance you get. Like, if you're level 1, right, don't just sit in your jungle and do nothing, right? The game starts at level 1, so you want to be trying to obtain vision with your trinket, ideally. If you can't, it's whatever, but yeah, you should try and use your ward early, and you'll see why this ward is so fucking useful later in a little bit, because it allows me to do an amazing play and it really sets the tone for the game. But yeah, I'm gonna start raptors just in case I can't really find anything and I have to come back. I feel like it's okay to be a bit slower and start raptors because it just leaves you with options, right? And that's what we want. We want consistency in our gameplay. We want to be able to adapt to the game state, pretty much. And something I've been doing lately is smiting the red buff. Oh my god, don't talk about it. Oh my gosh. Let's not talk about that, yeah? Holy shit, I just can't hit them. So, yeah, anyway, as I was saying, sometimes I like to smite the red instead. I don't really know why, I just kind of felt like it. I'm not sure if it's faster. I don't think it is that much faster. I feel like it's still better to smite the Krugs, but I don't know. Anyway, as you can see, we actually spotted the Mundo doing his raptors here. And as some people might know, Mundo clears are actually quite unhealthy because he uses his Q to deal damage, and that reduces his health, right? So I'm actually just going to invade him. He doesn't have flash, he has ghost. It was a bit of a messy invade, to be honest. It could have gone bad. But because he doesn't have flash, I decided to just flash on him and pretty much kill him there. And yeah, very, just like that. Like, I used the info from my level 1, which is I put the ward down. And that allows me to see that it's a pretty much free kill, right? So I'm going to go ahead and take that. Really, like, if I miss that kill, then I've just trolled completely, right? If I choose to just clear when he's very clearly just such a free kill, then you've kind of just trolled the game, but you know. And don't mind me, I'm just messing up my clear a little bit. So now what, right? Mundo has no choice but to go back topside. He actually did full clear, right? This is the crazy thing. Mundo clears so fucking fast. He's actually able to just, you know, return to the topside and get ready for his camps to respawn. And this is a very good ward by Galio. Very good ward. And what he's done there is actually drop the ward on my raptors. So now when I appear on those, he's going to know. And yeah, he's just gonna like, yeah, well, he'll have information on me, right? But we know exactly what he's gonna do, right? We don't need to see him there to know what he's gonna do. He's just gonna go to his Gromp and his Wolves, and he's gonna take those real quick. And then he's gonna go back to his Raptors, which are about to spawn soon. And then he'll take those too. And then he might feel a bit frisky, and he might go for the Dragon, right? He might take that Crab in the river, bot side, and he might go for the Dragon. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to clear this shit, and then we're going to go down and try and contest him there. Because this, I mean, yeah, like I've been saying, I love to play for Dragon early game now. It is the main focal point of the early game for junglers, in my opinion. I mean, what else are you going to fucking do, right? You're going to clear your camps. You're going to take grubs. Can't do that. They're up in 3 minutes. Sorry, bro. But yeah, we're going to recall 1600 gold because we've got the first blood, and we get the serrated dirk. And we pick up the cooldown moat, which is crazy important. Can't tell you how important it is to pick this up. And also a longsword, right? So we're walking down now. We should expect the Mundo to either be on Krugs or Crab right now. He can be on either, but because he clears so fast, he's probably on the Crab right about now. And I'm pinging here. My bot lane's recalling, which is not ideal, but Mundo's actually just sitting in the bush here, which is interesting. I really have no idea why he's doing this. He's probably like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it turns into a 2v2 and we just win it because we have Galio, and I got the jump on the Mundo there, dropping him really low. Ezreal actually tries to go in. What the fuck? Flashes everywhere left and right. The Galio is going to go down, but it is okay because we pick up a nice little chunk on that Yuumi. Delicious. And we're going to, yeah, just take the Dragon. Beautiful stuff. Like, fucking beautiful. We're significantly stronger than the Mundo there because we have the serrated dirk, and all he has is a ruby crystal, right? And when you're in isolation against the Kha'Zix early game, he's level fucking 5, serrated dirk, longsword. Like, you best be fucking scared, man. But yeah, pretty much perfect game so far. He actually comes. This is like pure desperation here, trying to come down and do something, and I'm gonna do what's called a complete fucking troll. Trying to get my Duck Harvest stack. I don't even get it, man. And I'm just gonna kind of run into him and die for no reason. So that's a bit of a throw, but at least it makes the game more interesting, right? So what I could have done there instead, and what I should have done 100%, is gone to my Gromp, take that shit, and then take my Wolves, and then recall, and then go topside and prepare for grubs. That's all I have to do, right? Jungling is very simple, guys, once you understand it. And you know, I don't do that. I get baited into a terrible fight, and what happens? The Ezreal, who's resetting, comes back and kills me. I mean, it's small things like that that'll just be like, that'll just kind of completely ruin your game sometimes, right? And yeah, I pay the price for that. Now, I'm gonna try and look for this Ezreal, but he's gonna recall, right? He's just gonna kill, shove the wave. There's not much reason for me to be down here, so we already know before we even look down there that he's just going to recall. So there's no point even trying to go for him. But I did have some time to spare, right? It's totally fine. So we're just going to clear bot to top and prepare for the grubs. Like I said, we're level 6. We have Umbral Glaive already, which is the great thing, right? We got a couple kills and suddenly we just already have this item, which is fucking wild, right? You can get it so quickly, which is the main benefit of it. And I love the fact that it has haste, right? Because it has haste, we are just literally, like, no one can touch us 1v1 right now. Absolutely no one. So we can easily just stroll in here, no worries whatsoever. Take the crab and then just take the grubs. The Nocturne ults, I'm looking to see where it is. It doesn't work out, he fails it. It is bot lane, so we're chilling. And even if anyone does try and do something here, the great thing about Galio is that he just presses R and then we just win the game. So that's the great thing about that champ. Very balanced. Trust me. Extremely balanced character. And yeah, this feels great. We've spiked so fucking early. Like, When did I buy this? When did I buy this? It's like 7 minutes, was it? 6, 7 minutes. Absolutely insane. Obviously, you won't get that every game because it's because you won't, you won't always get a kill early game, but usually you can, and it's just, yeah, it's nice, man. It's real nice. Yeah, the main benefit being that it's 2,500 gold, which is cheap as chips, man. So we're gonna finish clear, recall, and then we just want to prepare for the next dragon. Such an easy game plan, man. Just play for the objectives, and things will just unwind for you. It's so simple. Anyway, we pick up this serrated dirk. This, in my opinion, is the main benefit to Umbral Glaive, right? Being able to just quickly purchase the Umbral and immediately buy a serrated dirk, just like really quickly. That is a huge benefit, in my opinion. The spike is very, very powerful. Yeah, if you can get the kills early, it's very, very good. Personally, I still prefer Voltaic. Just like, even though this item is 2,500 gold and it gives haste, which is brilliant, the active from the Voltaic, in my opinion, just makes it worth using in the early game. But then you have this active, which can be exceptional for securing vision control. So, pros and cons, if something works for you, go for it. If it doesn't, then don't. But me personally, I still prefer Voltaic over this item. And you can see what I'm doing here is just, instead of farming, I'm literally just walking up and creating space. Alright, I'm making sure this Nocturne can't walk up. I'm getting rid of that ward, which is awesome. Like, it's so, oh man. I love it. I love insta-killing wards, it's great. And yeah, we're just chilling, right? 45 seconds till dragon. I'm pinging it. I'm making sure my team knows. And in the meantime, I'm just clearing. And this is a good play by Mundo. He's taking advantage of me being in the bot side of the map, because I showed myself, obviously. And he's gonna take advantage of my position and take my raptors, which is good. But it also doesn't really matter to me, because I'm only here for one thing, which is the dragon. Nocturne tries to ward again, and this time he's gonna get caught. Has to flash out. I actually could have killed him there, but I didn't use my W. That was my bad. I mean, I didn't use my W early enough, so I have to flash for it. But we are gonna get the kill, and that pretty much guarantees the next dragon, right? So Mundo's just kind of left clearing for 100 years. He can't really do anything here. My bot lane is alive. My Galio is just going to come down if anything happens, and somehow we still lose the prior. I couldn't tell you how. There's just no universe where this should even be contestable, but I'm going to just leap on the dragon and die for it, because that Ezreal ult scared the shit out of me. So yeah, I really should not die here. I really should not. My team should collapse first, but somehow that doesn't happen. My team gets forced out. And it's just couldn't tell you. Oh man, I couldn't tell you. Anyway, I'm gonna build the opportunity second, because I just wanted to test how good this cheap spike can be. I really don't like opportunity as an item that much, and I make a mistake here by not buying my boots and haste. And you'll see why right about now. Ready? Watch this. So we're gonna jump on a Nocturne here. Oh, what's that? I don't have my Q up in order to kill him in time before he fears me. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, so now I'm in trouble. But Emilio is here, that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and just cleave down this Mundo here. He can't do anything about it. I'm gonna get a shutdown, but that shouldn't have happened, really. I should have just killed the Nocturne and went on about my day. But because I bought the pickaxe instead of my CDR boots, that is what happened. And this is why I say haste is so crucial there. And if I went Yumu's first, the same exact thing happens, right? Like, I just don't have the damage, like the DPS available to kill the Nocturne in time, and so his team collapses, and then I'm in trouble. Of course it works out, but still. This is why I've been saying, like, Voltaic is great. And why this item is pretty damn great as well. A lot more lethal compared to Yumu's start, even though Yumu's gives you like pressure, quote unquote pressure and shit. with the move speed, which it doesn't really if you know how to path well, right? Like, I'm still functioning completely fine without the Yumus, as you can see. I'm on time for literally everything in the game with no issues whatsoever, right? So this right here is just proof that you do not need Yumus as a first item. And unfortunately, Gwen is just like kind of running it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to help her out a little bit. I am going to hold the wave for her. You can do this if you feel like, you know, your laners are struggling and you have some spare time. I'm just going to let that wave push in. And as the Gwen respawns, she'll come back to that wave. And hopefully she'll be able to just farm up and, you know, come back. And because I did that, Mundo goes ahead and takes my red. Fucking twat. Fucking twat. In the meantime, my team's dying. And there's just not really much I can do about that. They picked a fight. Actually, it was Nocturne there. I don't think Nocturne even did anything there. But yeah, they just kind of lose by themselves. It is what it is that happens. And yeah, as you can see, like, a lot of shit is happening in this game where I'm not around, so it's just mostly unfortunate. Can't really do much about it. I try go in here, but then I quickly remembered that that's an Ezreal with a Yuumi on her. I don't know what I was thinking there. That was actually really bad. So I waste my ulti for no reason. But it's fine because we have boots. We have boots paired with Umbral. The haste is enough to have my ult up for the next objective, which is fine. Spot a ward, kill that shit. And this is not great because I don't really want to walk into both of those champs. Mundo ends up just one-shotting me here. My team's gonna try and follow up. But yeah, we're not gonna make that same mistake, right? We're not gonna chase the Mundo into the tri-bush and then just get killed by Ezreal again, right? So we back off there, and then I'm just gonna clear. I just have to keep clearing. And the goal here is obviously to get level 11, right? So yeah, that's all we're going for here. Again, I regret this opportunity buy. I just don't like it. I don't see the value in it. It's not going to enable me in any meaningful way. So yeah, I'd rather have Yumus at this point any day, right? And instead of going topside, once again, I am playing for Dragon. So I'm just going to walk down here. However, this is a massive mistake here. As you can see, the Galio is topside, and it's my fault. Why is it my fault? Because I didn't ping the Dragon. And so this guy is like, oh yeah, it's a good gank, guys. I'm gonna go top, and I'm gonna get the Mordekaiser. Yeah, this is good. And it's my bad because I didn't ping him off. I needed to ping the Galio. Well, I need to ping the Dragon so he knows that we're trying to go for this. And so I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. We're gonna try and fight this out. Look at my insane damage. Get exhausted straight away. Big Melio heals. I actually get hit by everything, which is unfortunate. Miss my W. Really tragic, honestly. And we're going to try and finish off this Yuumi. We do so successfully. Nocturne, ults, got to flash out, jump out. Twitch goes down. And I'm going to get booked in the face. Galio is just too late. And now I get annoyed. Yeah, so this is the part where my pings are just terrible, right? Once again, actually, did I even mention this? I apologize because my pings are just bad. They're toxic, and I should not be pinging like this. It is the Galio's fault in this situation. However, you know, do not fucking flame your team like that. It is what it is. It's not going to change anything. I am rightfully frustrated in this situation because I wanted him to be just playing with me, but he instead goes topside, gets the kill. But it's, you know, whatever, right? Enemy team gets Mountain Soul, not Soul, Mountain Dragon, and that sucks for me, but what can you do? So we're going to just take the Walk of Shame back onto the map. We have level 11, and we have the third Serrated Duck, so we're going into Yumu's next. Definitely just want Yumu's, man. Fuck this opportunity item. Did you see the damage I did on Ezreal? I mean, come on. Like, even if I wasn't exhausted, still, like, the damage would have been just nothing. I don't know why people say opportunity has so much damage. It's really not the case unless you're hard smurfing and just one-shotting everyone. But, yeah, nice little pick onto Mordekaiser there. Nothing much to say in that regard. I'm just kind of playing around the objective, which is Herald. I don't really care too much about Herald in comparison to Dragon, but because it's up, like, I'm just going to play for it, and then I'll be able to get some value out of it here, because everyone's bot side for some reason. absolutely everyone's bot side. So this is a great chance to use Herald and just shove it into the tower here. And on top of that, we got a free kill, obviously great. And everyone is going to run up here and try and, you know, stop the Herald from pushing. And so I'm going to back off immediately. And this looks, yeah, overall, quite a good play there. I got a lot of value just from that one Herald. Even though shit is happening, you know, on the other side of the map, I don't really care. Still just playing for the objective. And you'll notice that even though, you know, we might be losing fights across the map and whatever, just because I'm getting these objectives and I'm getting the, you know, I got the tower and shit, and I'm getting value out of everything I do, basically, just because I know where to be at the right time. And so here I make the good, like the right call, which is the ping Atacon, because that's the next objective we want to go for. It's coming up in 40 seconds, and so I ping it 6 times to let everyone know that this is the thing we're going for next. We need to, you know, come down here and play around it. So I'm just going to use my Umbral Glaive, get some vision, very good. We have like full control of this area, and Galio is going to just, swear to God, Galio, come, I swear to God, he's going top. Guys, he's going top. He's going top again. Please, man. Please. Please. Please, yeah, here we go. Please come down here and help me take the Atacon. Alright? I want to, like, bro, like, it's, like, why is everyone just, what the fuck is this? What is this? Where's my team? Where's my team? They are picking fucking blood roses in the river. What is going on? Anyway, I end up baiting them, the enemy team, into a very good fight here. My team finally comes here, and look how easy it is. Look how easy it is to like kill these people. It's so fucking simple, but you know, people just won't, like, they just turn their brain off and they don't know like how to play for objectives at all. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. This is so free. Look at this, full control. Just take the Atacon. They're just, even now, like, they're still just fighting randomly. You don't have to do this. We can just take, like, we can just take Atacon and be on with our day. But obviously that's a good pick, right? Good stuff. But now they overstay. They're picking a very random fight for no reason at all. And because of that, Ezra gets a double kill. And I have to come in here and waste my time. And, you know, I do get the kill, right? But it's just so pointless, right? It's so pointless. Both teams overextending, fighting for zero reason whatsoever. And now they're going to pay the price as I come along with the Gwen, get a tower, and this Yuumi is fish food. Yeah, goodbye. Now, Dragon's up. What do? Immediately reset, and immediately head down to the bot side, because we want to do the exact same thing again. And yeah, this build is actually, yeah, I'll admit, like, this build is making it very easy to play like this, because we're spiking so, like, we spiked so early on. We have the power to actually, you know, do this kind of thing, and just hard play for the objectives, control the space around the objective, especially with Umbral Glaive. Like, that's actually really good. So this build is definitely really fucking powerful. I would just probably get rid of the opportunity. I just don't feel like you need it. And I would instead want to go like Yuumu second, Ezra Knight third, right? Definitely just want that. Which is pretty much the same build I've been running, except I run Voltaic first. But I may give Umbral a try. It's just that I really like Voltaic's power. But, you know, it is what it is. Now this is free. Just hit the fucking dragon. Nothing else matters. We're Kha'Zix. Watch this. Q smite. No other jungler in the game can contest that. That's an easy secure. This guy suicides for it, and he's gonna go down eventually. He's gonna be a little bit of a dick about it, but he is eventually gonna go down. EQ, boom. My entire team is coming with me, right? I mean, it's sure. Why not? Sure. Why not? We only need like 3 people here, but that's okay. Someone should have gone mid lane. But we do get 2 kills and the dragon there for free, so we're going to just take the Gromp and then recall, and then see what's what, right? We've done everything right this game. Absolutely everything, aside from a couple really stupid deaths. But, you know, this just goes to show, oh man, I don't know what he was cooking. But this just goes to show, like, how, like, in essence, how simple this game can be, right? Just, you know, make sensible choices, go for the objective, and just have a great time. Like, play around the objective and things will just naturally open up for you, right? And it's important to communicate this as well. You can see, like, a few of the blunders in this game were because I wasn't pinging what I wanted to do. So you need to ping, or you need to comm. Like, you don't, like, I don't use text chat because I'm just sick of League players nowadays, but, you know, you need to comm, like this. I'm pinging Twitch. Come on, man. You like, come back. Come to me. Twitch has flash and barrier already. He could have gotten out very easily, but I don't know why he just accepts his fate there. Very bizarre. But yeah, it is what it is. You know, what can you do? That's going to happen sometimes. And yeah, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, again, playing around the upcoming objective, which is Baron, and I see this Ezreal here. He is dead mate. There is no chance he gets away here. So we're just going to walk up to him here and just hit him in the face with our claws. Yep, goodbye. The Gwen teleport is probably unnecessary, but it's totally fine because now we're in position for the Baron. And now that we have full control over the area around Baron, it's completely free. They can't do anything. Boom. We're going to go ahead and take this. It does help to have a team that actually responds. I know a lot of low elo players will have this, like, this idea that, you know, oh, my team doesn't listen to me. What can I do? They're useless. But the thing is, like, you don't need your team to do this shit. You don't. You don't need your team to put yourself in a good spot to win the game. And yeah, this is exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to say, you know, I don't actually have to recall yet. I'm going to go ahead and take this full wave. And this is going to get me closer to level 16. This is going to get myself strong, right? And this is going to allow me to recall on the Ceruldas and then farm my camps in order to hit 16. And even if my team doesn't do anything, right? Even if my team's just completely running it down, I'm still making the right decision. So I can still, you know, carry by myself if need be. Obviously, it's 10 times easier with a team though. Especially in this meta. Oh my god. Sometimes it's a nightmare to play assassins right now. But, you know. Usually, when people complain, it is most likely a skill issue. Including me, right? I'm complaining about shit all the time. It's 100% a skill issue on my part. But yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. Now, again, same thing. Sit in the bush. Apply pressure. You know, find something that we can go for. And I do find the Mordekaiser. I'm not actually needed here because Gwen is just broken. But we are going to, you know, play with the Gwen now. We're going to play with the Gwen and we're going to try to get this bot lane tower. I'm going to look here because I'm feeling myself a little bit. But this is the wrong play. We need to just stick bot side with the Gwen here. And Nocturne is going to try and get away. I flash on him in isolation. I'm going to try and cleave down this Mundo, but he's very healthy. It just heals so much, man. But yeah, now we back off. Now we back off, guys. Dragon is up in 30 seconds. Now we back off. Now we back off. Now we back off. Galio. Now we back off. Guys, I can't. Guys, are you looking at this? Are you looking at this? Do you see how easy this game is? Right? You see how easy this game is sometimes. All we need to do here is back off. But nope, Twitch, he just gets a little too close and he pays the price for it. So now 3 of us are dead, and now the enemy team is on Dragon. So I have to kind of salvage this situation here, and I'm more than capable of taking this Dragon. So we're gonna see if I can get it here. There should be no issue with it, with securing it, but they are very scared of me taking this Dragon because they've full on stopped damaging it, which is hilarious. And this buys time for Gwen to come along here. And I'm gonna find my chance. I somehow miss it. Genuinely don't know what happened there. That thing died so fast. I think what happened there is Gwen actually bursted the Dragon, and that fucked up my Q smite timing tremendously. I'm now spam pinging the Galio because I'm upset. My bad. I'm sorry, Galio, if you're watching this. Actually, I don't know if they even see those pings, but, you know, I'm sorry nonetheless. It's my bad. I'm very toxic this game through pings, but... yeah. Yeah, it's just like... I mean, me dying there is pretty unfortunate, I would say. I did play it badly. But, you know, that whole situation just should never happen if we, you know, if we play the objective, right? If we just play the objective, we're chilling. But unfortunately, I think maybe I didn't ping enough there or something. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's just gonna happen in solo queue. What can you do? And this is not like, this is not the highest of healers. This is like, I think this is like Diamond Master. So yeah, this is like, people in Master think they fucking made it, and they're like, oh yeah, man, I'm so good at the game. My mechanics are great, but they still, in essence, have like no idea how to play the game and prioritize for, you know, prioritize the objectives at the end of the day. So it has to be on you. So now we're just going to prepare for Baron, which is coming up in 2 minutes, right? Yet again, I am doing the exact same thing I have done the entire game, which is to ping the objective, play on the side that it's spawning on, farm my camps in the meantime, and just, you know, prepare, right? And now we're going to look for a potential engage here. This looks pretty damn good. Our whole team is collapsing here. We find the Mundo in isolation. We're going to cleave him down. Boom. He's going to go down. Very good stuff. We're going to walk up here. Nocturne gets caught. He's totally useless. Kill him. And then we're going to loop around here, see what we can do. Mordekaiser actually TPs behind. This baits the Ezreal into walking up a little bit. So I'm going to R from the bush. Once he uses his E, that's my time to jump in. When I jump on him, kill him, reset, one-shot the Yuumi, boom, GG. Just like that. Terrible fight picked by the enemy team. And yeah, it is that simple, guys. It's that simple. Umbral Glaive felt fantastic here. Really, really good stuff. Very solid early game spike. I do miss the damage from Voltaic, but, you know, if you want some early power and you want to control objectives like I'm doing in this game, 100% Umbral is a fantastic choice, and I recommend you give it a try. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.